I must admit that we were happy with our game last night. We think that it was one of our best games so far in the competition, especially the fact that we were playing against one of the best teams of the league. When you see the potential, the quality ATK has, the budget, even the people last night coming from the bench, you know, it is a very tough team to play against. And seeing the fact that they in the last, I don't know how long anymore, they were unbeaten, and the last night we mastered the game. We overclassed them. We had the grip on the game. We had the chance to, how we say, kill the game, to score more goals, which hasn't happened in the last period against all the opponents. I must say that I was happy with the boys' performance. I'm very proud the way we faced, especially now in this part of the season. Of course, we are sorry at the end that we didn't achieve all 3 points. I think we deserved it because tactically and technically and physically we were on top of the game. So we had chances to score more goals. We had chances to finish this game, to have these 3 points nice and easy. But anyway, you never know, and in this league, anything can happen till the last moment. You have to fight for the points. So, you know, there are 4 more games to go. We have to continue building up with the positivity and the energy we want to have, hoping that we will achieve more points and to be on top 4. Yeah, you know, when you face that kind of team like ATK, you have to be aware that they have players who can harm you. They have players who can be very dangerous. And the things what we wanted to achieve last night, and we did that, it was that we closed down completely their strong points, especially if we speak about running from second line counterattacks, and the fact that the players like Liston and Manvir, they can be very performant one against one. So these kind of things we closed down, and tactically we had the game under control. Speaking of their approach, speaking the way they want to play, and the thing that they wanted to have an easy game, but like I said, and like we were mentioning in the previous period, we slightly became the team that is hard to beat. And when we are on top of our possibilities, when we are on top of our motivation, we are really, really hard slice to bite. So I was happy because of that, because we have one group of good players who want to compete against the best teams of the league. We have a group of players who want to show their qualities, and last night that was the case. And at the end, of course, we are sorry not to get all those points, but of course, with 1 point and that result, we have to continue, because in this league, this unpredictable league, there are many things that you cannot control. So there were emotions last night. There were many things that we had to master, but anyway, that was the football game. So, like I said last night, we have to continue with a smile, building up further on, hoping for the best for the end of the season. Let's say when you have a player with a positive mindset, positive body language, leader on the pitch, off the pitch, great personality in the dressing room, outside of the dressing room. So then as a team you can grow up, you know, and then with the quality that certain players like Adrian possess, these kind of things, they make difference, you know, and these kind of shots, he's practicing them almost every training. He's repeating them during every training. So these kind of things we are witnessing every day. So, and when you are confident, when you like to play these kind of games, of course you want to try them, and it's not the first time. He scored those goals even before, and hope that he will continue doing it so. Then the impact that he has on other teammates, when you have leaders who are showing you a great example with running, tackling, fighting, all possible details that you need in such a football game, then of course you will be followed by other teammates, and then you create a unit, you create a team that is hard to beat. And that's actually what we started this season. And like I say, we just started because I think as a team we have to grow up further on, to build up further on, and then to create a championship team that all the fans will be proud of. Yes. Yes, actually, because knowing the strength and force, strong and weak points of our opponent, knowing the strong and weak points of our team as well, I knew and we knew that we'll have such a game, that it will be tight, it will go around and about 1 goal difference. So we wanted to be ready for that. And we knew that if we push our opponent, if we tactically close them down like we did, and if we press them, that we will have many chances to score, which was the case. So we had many chances last night that if we had scored them, of course today we had to totally different topic and different story. But in a football game, these kind of things you cannot, control. And at the end, you don't know if the players at the last moment will score those goals. We had those chances, and we work so hard as a team to create those moments. And then in those moments when they arrived, we have to be efficient. So last night we had like 2 posts. We had many chances. We had the situations that we could have scored. It didn't happen. So that's football. In one football game, we hope that in the future it will pay back and that we will get those victories. These kind of games are the easiest to play. As a former football player, I always like to play these kind of games because you are more concentrated, you are more focused, and you want to compete against the best teams of the league. When you compete against the team who has the biggest budget, the biggest rooster, whatever they call themselves, then you want to compete. You want to show them that you are also competitive, you also have quality to harm them, to win against them. And it is very important that in these kind of moments you stay focused, you stay concentrating on your game. Even in those games, I think so far since we started this season, in many of those games, the weakest point were referees, and the referees by their decisions. And then when you have that kind of decisions, it provokes many emotions, it provokes many reactions. And then the players sometimes they react on different way. And they must understand that when you are on the pitch, the adrenaline kicks in, your blood is like boiling in your veins, there are emotions. And when you are provoked by those decisions, of course, there are certain reactions. So that's why last night we get this electric environment, an electric game. Actually, it must be like that. So, and I'm so happy and glad, hoping that maybe if Kerala Blasters and ATK is about to be again the season opener for the next season in Kochi, in front of this boiling stadium, I'd like to see that. I'd like to witness that. I'd like to be there, and then we'll see about the electricity, we'll see about the atmosphere, we'll see about everything. Because for these kind of things, you live as a football person. All the boys, when they start shooting the ball around the house, when they start training and practicing, they dream about those moments. They dream about playing those games. And when it comes to that game, you want to be part of that. You want to be there. So that's why you are concentrated, you're focused, and it's a pleasure. It's pleasure and joy that you can play those games, that you can witness them, and that you can be part of them, because this is what stays in eternity. This is what stays in your, it stays in yourself, in the history, and you're proud of those moments. No, these kind of things, they're avoidable, but like we said, let's say during these kind of games, their emotions, adrenaline kicks in and everything. So, and these kind of reactions sometimes they happen. So it happened last night. So now we're gonna miss some of them. We have enough players. Some of other players will get chance, will get playing time. I believe in them. I think they have qualities to show themselves, and that's a nice opportunity for them as well to participate and play, to be on the pitch. So whoever is missing, we're going to replace them with other players, and hoping for the best and playing for the points.